Is the fisherman still having trouble with his machine? Why doesn't he just get a new one? Any drama today?
Deposit vibranium into the all-new Wakanda-endorsed Vibranium Deposit Receptacle. Welcome to the Vibranium Recovery Terminal version 2.4. Reprogrammed by Wakanda's finest technological wunderkinds, this device can now be used to return lost vibranium to the mine. Yay. Please say yes to initiate Vibranium Search Protocol. Otherwise... Please locate the vibranium samples indicated on your radar. Go now for the glory of Hot Wakanda.
There's a suspicious man skulking around behind the city. I could hear him mutter something about the white gorilla cult, so I'm staying well.
Please note that there is a minimum deposit requirement. Returning with less than this amount will result in excruciating disappointment.
I can't use this? Well...
Is the fisherman still having trouble with his machine?
Anyone else feel like making a difference? Who's ready?
Chaos on the Avengers Mansion rooftop from here. Those guys sure love creating a spectacle. Don't they?
All citizens should be aware that the following locations will be renamed as soon as the necessary paperwork is drawn up. Kunlun will become Kanglun. Manhattan, Manhatkang. Xandar, Kangda. Medieval England, Medieval Kangland. Sakaar, Sakang. Wakanda, Wakanda. Yuria, Lumeria.
Avengers Mansion earlier. Thinking I didn't need
I could see that chaos. Yeah. Those guys sure love creating a spectacle. Stop trying to climb in the giant panther's mouth. Somebody is going to hurt themselves.
causing trouble nearby. They make me so mad.
Where in tarnation they go?
What should I call my... I am a strong, independent, exoskeleton-bound woman! I don't need it!
Stupid king! Invaded anywhere nice lately?
Taken down a peg or two, the better.
Staying out of trouble.
You know what they say. If there's too much power, then it's the responsibility of the people to take it away. That's why I took the electric desk lamp out of the boss's office.
I used to volunteer down at Bowery Welfare Center. But then King showed up, and it got a lot harder to get there. On account of it, non-existent.
Did the Avengers really let themselves be flushed away?
The bad guys sure are keeping us busy. Can you take care of the incident near you?
Thanks. Man, it was cold in there.
No! Help me! I just want to go home already.
Okay. Visit, live, destroy. Nueva York, Hydra Empire. Go!
Lady who runs it always seems to be in some sort of trouble. Yesterday she was purple. Hey,
That cool lock Dr. Strange has on his sanctum. Where can I get one of those?
think it had anything to do with that face that appeared in the sky? Nah, probably unrelated.
Right. Let's go get that Nexus fragment out of the cave.
System now entering sleep mode. Not that there's any rush. Scanning vibranium deposit. Deposit accepted. Engaging gratitude protocol. The people of Wakanda thank you. We hope you will come again soon to assist in the vibranium recovery program.
Interesting specimen. Shame, I've probably got about 1 million of these at home.
I did it last time.
Kang's days are numbered. I can feel it in the air.
Look who's back. Gonna jazz things up with a new extra? You know, if you unlock me as a playable character, maybe I'll stop hanging out here and bugging you all the time. Finish all of my missions already! How are you finding my special Gwenpool missions? Tell me you've heard about them. Hello again, fellow champion. They're all so good. You can't just buy one.
I've noticed a number of people complaining that the roads in Chronopolis are a bit of a mess.
The bad guys sure are keeping us busy. Can you take care of the incident near you?
Look, Doctor Strange has on his sanctum. Wait till I give one of those.
Saw a monkey fighting a bunch of snowmen earlier? Maybe I've been up here too long.
I really want to roll a big snowball down the mountain. Times are hard enough without giant frozen boulders hurtling towards us.
Oh, fish sticks. Oh, I was nearly fish food there.
That was fast. I'll let you know if I find any others.
You seen that superhero supply store? Lady who runs it always seems to be in some sort of trouble. Yesterday she was perfect.
If it isn't our friend from earlier. As you can see, we're still here. Some people don't know when to call it a day.
Hey, I ain't the one too chicken to tell my old lady I stuck a sword through her Sunday best.
Her haunted Sunday best.
Probably unrelated.
The master says I won't make any progress in my training until I stop wearing overcoats and start wearing gis. But it's so cold here. You'd think someone would spring for central heating.
Hey, I ain't...
I hate the way Kang watches us with those drones. It's so creepy.
I'll show those guys.
Citizens will be pleased to know that...
Can you believe they're still making video games about losers like the Avengers? They already had their turn. 2, in fact. Though I'm not sure if they're both strictly canon. Either way, when was the last time you saw a game with a duck on the cover? The industry needs to change, starting with my new game, codename Project Egg. Sadly, my Quackstarter campaign fell through, so I'm gonna need to find the funds for this thing some other way. Think you could help me find a wealthy entrepreneur that I can hit up for the dough? You won't regret it, kid. See what you can find out from the folks around here. There's gotta be at least one money bags in this joint.
Oh, snap! I meant to get a hairdryer to thaw out that frozen night in the cave, but I got totally distracted.
Weather there seems way better than here.
honest, I was expecting bigger things.
You know Howard the Duck? I got something I was hoping you could pass on to him. A big slap upside the head. That feathered crook stole my sandwich.
This snow's been real bad for business. My poor store's been split down the middle.
Find out anything about our wealthy friend?
All of them? Hey! The balloons I want are on the other side of the store, not here.
This is your glorious ruler, Kang, with a quick message to whichever citizen just beat my high score on Hexagon Blitz. I hate you.
I could have totally been the Iron...
Stop it, you animal!
Looked like something big was going down on top of the Avengers Mansion earlier. Think it had anything to do with that massive base that appeared in the sky? Nah, probably unrelated.
Hey, how'd you get in there? Don't you go popping any of them balloons, you hear? I mean it. Not a single one. Ah, no!
Nice. I could have totally been the Iron Fist. Well, maybe without dead.
Just take your filthy brick and get out of here. So I've been thinking about this Kang guy, and I don't...
I need a change of scenery.
I really want to roll a big snowball down the mountain. But times are hard enough in the city without giant frozen boulders hurtling towards the place.
I'm so sick of the cold. I want to move someplace hot. You know anywhere hot?
That old prospector over in the Old West said he pulled a big hole of something out of the water the other day. Didn't say what it was, but he was winking so hard I thought he was going to hurt himself. And he was soaking wet. What a strange fellow.
Turns out the Cave of Dragons did have an actual dragon inside. Somebody owes me a blue stud.
Ugh! If I have to listen to one more of those Kang announcements, ooh, I'm gonna do something.
ATM refused my card the other day. Apparently because my bank doesn't exist in this universe anymore. So now I'm pretty much living on a diet of bits of old shoe, which is surprisingly good if you leave it to soak in rainwater for a while.
Turns out the Cave of Dragons did have an actual dragon inside. Somebody owes me a blue stud.
I hate the way Kang watches us with those drones. It's so creepy.
I've been saving up for months to buy my dream car. But since everywhere I needed to drive to no longer exists, I don't need it anymore. So I did the logical thing and burned all my money.
Something must have gone down in the Cave of Dragons. That disembodied voice isn't yelling at me when I walk past it.
Do you have a problem with constant confusions? Then why not sign up for a crash course in the ancient martial art of Kang?
The thing they don't warn you about when working at the bank is the folks who keep you working late drying off waterlogged treasure. How'd it get so wet? And why was there so much of it? Whoever it belonged to must be rich.
Nothing beats walking through fresh snow.
I wish that giant fireball on the Chronos building was a real giant fireball, so it'd melt all this snow. Of course, then we'd have a giant...
So what do you got for me? Promising. If we knew who cashed in that loot, we could definitely hit them up. Could be something there. If we can confirm it wasn't just an old booty dug up. So putting what you've told me through the old Detective Mellon, we can deduce that the old prospector over in the Old West recently came into some serious cheddar. This is perfect. The only thing now is to figure out how to convince an old-timey prospector to invest in a Talking Ducks video game. But that won't be the weirdest thing I do all week by any stretch. Thanks for the help, kid. Oh, and if you run into Forbush Man, could you tell him the funds are in the bag? Last I heard, the poor guy was looking into making money through social media marketing.
Huh. Interesting specimen. Shame I
That cool lock Dr. Strange has on his sanctum. Where can I get one of those?
I hate the way Kang watches us with those drones.
All right, let's go get that necklace fragment out of the cave.
I've noticed a number of people complaining that the roads in Chronopolis are a bit of a mess. Yet, no one seems to mention all the centuries-old kit.
Not sure who's behind it this time, but there's more trouble on your doorstep. Go get him.
Ugh, if I have to listen to one more of those hanging out, do something.
Well, either the situation's getting worse or I am. I choose to believe the former.
Without giant frozen boulders hurtling towards the place.
Oh, I can't wait. Let's go.
If some kind superhero could see their way to saving me right about now, that'd be great. Turns out the cave of Whew, thanks. You had me worried for a minute there.
Seriously needs to up his game. It's like driving inside a bounce house around here.
for help!
Take a trip to the Antarctic, so this actually worked out pretty well.
Is there a person out there who can understand my vision?
Working with Howard on this video game of his has been problematic. He laughed at my idea for the final boss, but I think he simply lacks the imagination to grasp its true awesomeness. But as an accomplished game designer, this is a problem I know how to fix. Some ideas are better to show than tell, so what we need is a prototype. We'll get you dressed up as my villain and show off your awesome villainy skills. A smart decision. I'll show you my design for the character. You've signed an NDA, right? Whatever. Get yourself looking the part, then we can start the demo.
So I've been thinking about this Kang guy, and I don't think I care for him very much. Saw a monkey fighting a bunch of snowmen.
Turns out the Cave of Dragons did.
All citizens should be aware that the following locations will be renamed as soon as the necessary paperwork is drawn up. Kunlun will become Kanglun. Manhattan, Manhatkang. Xandar, Kangda. Medieval England, Medieval Kangland. Sakaar, Sakar.
Saw a monkey fighting a bunch of snowmen earlier? Maybe I've been up here too long.
Looking good. We're lucky I managed to arrange this meeting with Howard. He's usually crazy busy on the phone with publishers all day and... Wait. We don't have a publisher yet. That lazy.
Saw a monkey fighting a bunch of snowmen earlier? Maybe I've been up here too long. So I've been thinking...
Soon as Howard shows up, I'll rustle up some enemies for you to fight.
Look like some... All right, Forbush, make this quick. I've got another meeting after this. About meetings.
But we're the only two people working on... never mind. Feast your eyes on Cock-a-doodle-doo!
What? Huh?
No one is safe from this foul enemy.
Oh, good. Poultry jokes.
I assure you, this villain is no yoke.
And not even original ones.
Fried don't know what you mean.
Ugh.
Cock-a-doodle-doom lays her enemies to waste with devastating expertise.
The puns are making me like it less. You know that, right?
If you think she's done with you yet, you're fresh out of clock.
No.
And scene. So, what do you think? Pretty hardcore, right? Pretty intimidating, right? Pretty...
All right, stop saying words. You can put your stupid chicken boss in the game. But if any of the kids at the focus test start crying, it's coming straight out again.
You won't regret this, Howard. If the folks at ChronoCon don't love it, I'll eat my saucepan.
Oh, shoot. ChronoCon's coming up. What are we doing standing around yakking? We gotta get the game finished.
Oh, yeah. I forgot we actually had to make the thing. Thanks for helping us out, pal. If you're going to ChronoCon, make sure to drop by the stand.
Gwenpool's disembodied voice here. Your heroic deeds have unlocked one of my incredible Gwenpool missions. Go find it.
Speaking of ChronoCon, you did get the tickets, right?
I thought you were doing that.
This is what I get for teaming up with a walking pot rack.
I really want to roll a big snowball down the mountain.
Welcome back, oh seekers of the pink bricks. Fame. She can be a cruel and fickle mistress. And my pal, Howard the Duck, is aware of that more than most today. He's not feeling the love from his fellow man for all his saving-the-day heroic do-goodery. I mean, that's not why he does it. But a pat on the back every now and again wouldn't hurt. What Howard needs to get people talking about him is a full-tilt, immersive, genre-defining, massively multiplayer, online video game with his beak on the cover! As luck would have it, there's a Gamescon going on just the other side of the park. Exactly the place to pitch a Howard multi-platform title. Teeny problem. The Access All Areas passes for the convention sold out months ago, dude. You'll have to use some of your quack fu ingenuity to get past those lines and pitch your game idea to the panel. The guy next to Howard seems to want to help. Who is he? Let me check one sec. Forbush, man? Even I ain't never heard of this guy. I'm wondering if he's after his own game, too. That might be stretching things a little. But what do I know? If he can help Howard, then he's okay by me.
Hello, Manhattanites! Welcome to Timely Comics HQ, where we've got everything you could possibly want for all your timely needs. Come on in and get your geek on, people. This is ChronoCon!
Sold out? Well, that's just great. I knew we shouldn't have stopped for drive-thru. Now we'll never get into the panel.
Hey, Howard, why don't we come up with a distraction? You know, so we can sneak in without needing passes.
Nah, that'd never work. Wait, I know. I'll create a distraction so we can sneak in without needing passes. Why didn't I think of that before?
Hey, that's what I just...
Pipe down. You'll blow our cover. Now to put my ingenious plan into action.
Ouch! What a revolting development.
Listen up, folks. I mean, attention convention attendees or something. We have a limited number of tickets available at the main desk downstairs for you to have your dream selfie with Tony Stark. That's right, Iron Man himself. Billionaire superstar, blah, 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 whatever. So hurry up. Well, would you look at that? A pretty flawless plan if I do say so myself.
Don't worry, all you lovely, loyal people that are still here. We've got so many other great guests for you. I mean, who needs Iron Man when we have the Shocker? So, come on in and meet your heroes. Get an autograph, take some selfies, and share them online. The world needs to know exactly how cool you are.
Blah, blah, blah. Time to show these guys what a 10 out of 10 video game looks like.
Nope. No idea how to use this.
Boy, I could use a superhero right now.
Gee, I hope that wasn't expensive.
Nah, it was already broke when I got here. Now this is what I call an upgrade. Iron Man, eat your heart out.
Man, that suit is, well, it's something. I mean, it's no Mark 17, but I'm definitely digging it. Man, does anyone know his secret identity? Answers to me on a postcard. Or, preferably, a less antiquated digital social media platform. Go.
Yeesh, what a heap of junk! Who'd pay to come and look at a glorified oven mitt?
Ooh, that sounded smashy. Guessing that gauntlet has to be worth, like, at least $1 bajillion. Trust me, I'm pretty good with math.
How do I get myself in these crazy situations?
Anyone else concerned that Howard the Duck and Forbish Man are trashing the place? Not seem odd to anyone else? Just me? All right.
Get me out of here!
You know, the way that Stan Lee animatronic is tapping on the glass and waving for assistance is so lifelike. Looks like we've got some technical difficulties. Whoa, stand back, folks. And Super Green Skin Smash Troll Brothers is no more. Operation Capwolf is an X game. And say goodbye to Luke Cage bass fishing? Some would say this is a tragedy. I would personally call it a mercy. The barrel has been scraped. Nothing.
Hey everybody! Check out this brand new video game featuring yours truly. Available in all good stores in Chronopolis. And some bad ones.
Oh!
Yes, this game is rad! The lesser spotted, much underappreciated Howard the Duck, ladies and gentlemen. Get over here, Howie. Victory lap time.
Yes, folks, it really is that easy to get a game made. If you happen to be a duck in a time-locked city, that is. Sure, they all look happy now. But what about when they get 100%? What then? Does the game have any super bonus brick gathering bonus adventures? No? You'll need a day one patch, my friend, and Sharpish. Just don't let old Panhead near it. I think he's struggling with actual reality. Never mind the virtual kind. What am I saying? Howard's game has got Howard in it. It doesn't need anything else. Give me a copy. Let me through.
I have much work.
This is your glorious ruler, Kang, with a quick message to whichever citizen just beat my high score on Hexagon.
Maybe you've already seen it, but some trouble is going down near where you are.
The hand! It must be the hand! Nobody else could concoct a scenario so nefarious!
Sup, gamers! Squirrel Girl and friends, Koi Boy and Chipmunk Hunk are throwing a party in the park. Ahem. I mean, holding an awareness-raising event for the Fuzzy Foundation. Fuzzy, of course, standing for Friends of Unbeatable Zoocentric Youngsters. Maybe you need to work on a snappier title. And also not hold the event in a snowstorm? Check out that sweet cosplay dude they've got to MC! That costume is awesome! It almost looks like the real MODOK. Oh yeah, so anyway, everyone was having a great time, despite the snow. But then strange things started to happen. Harsh words are bellowed, all seemingly in the vicinity of a funny-looking squirrel beast. This is not going to help improve the rep of woodland rodents. Squirrel Girl thinks she smells the work of an old foe, Robotoskur, aka Girl Squirrel. Some trickster squirrel from Asgard that spreads discord and general bad juju. Should it be sparking like that? Like it's a robot? These poor critter lovers have been mind-messed into breaking up the meditation class. And I don't think putting those turtles in the boating lake will make them less angry, guys. The water looks freezing. That's just a waste of good pizza. The suspiciously well-costumed MC urges the heroes to restore order and the good name of rodents everywhere. Go get 'em, forest friends.
How do I get myself in these crazy situations?
I promise my next suit will be able to deal with this kind of thing.
Oh!
It's the
Boy, I could use a superhero right now. Hey, give me a hand, will ya? There's no limit to the scope of my cameo talent. Where's my award for best cameo? Hey, don't be
Didn't need that to happen.
I believe I may be of some assistance here.
Meta. It's like Gwenception. Anyways, to business. I'm running a face-in-the-hole stand. There are 3 boards around the park. When you find them, there will be a clue to help you out. Once you've done all 3, there will be a huge reward. Well, a reward anyway.
Most valuable item. I should take great care of it.
my plan to discredit you, but no matter. We will just have to take more direct action. I have my AIM agents, Robotoskur. I have my superior intellect and my doomsday chair. And what do you have? A large, bushy tail, a chipmunk hunk, a floundering fish.
Something for my next session of magical studies, perhaps?
By the power of the Eye of Agamotto, I command you to cease this madness!
Vibranium! When this is over, I will turn you into a talking toaster! Robotoskur! Attack! How dare you turn my genius against me! There will be consequences! See, I knew it!
Excelsior!
Looks like some trouble is brewing where you are. You're like a magnet for this stuff, huh?
Oh, the humanity!
What do you mean somebody already got it? Aw, man.
4 Manhattans. Ha ha ha.
I wish that giant fireball on the Chronos boat.
No! Help me!
Where should I go?
Something must have gone down in the Cave of Dragons. That disembodied voice isn't yelling at...
This is the worst thing to ever happen to anybody.
Looked like something big was going down on top of the Avengers mansion earlier. Think it had anything to do with that massive face that appeared in the sky? Nah, probably unrelated.
These constant villain attacks are no... Hey, get out of here! This place is covered in invisibility serum. The you break it, you bought it policy still counts when you can't see it, you know. There might also be a little toxic goo... You really saved the day there, hero. Such fine work deserves a prize. If you take a nosy in that cash register, there should be a little something for your trouble. Right, let's go get that Nexus fragment out of the cave. What do you mean somebody already man?
Nice. But I guess if you were...
See you again soon. Quick note, the water in those sprinklers is riddled with gamma radiation. I should have said it earlier, but if you're the real deal, you should... Oh, snap! I went to get a hairdryer to thaw out that frozen guy in the cave, but I got totally distracted. Ooh, that rock looks like my mom.
You again? What, you run out of innocent balloons to pop?
Maybe some new gloves would cheer me up.
I hate the way Kang watches us with those drones. It's so creepy.
Turns out the Cave of Dragons did have an actual dragon inside. Somebody owes me a blue stud.
Fighting a bunch of snowmen earlier? Maybe I've been up here too long.